On April 16, 2025, a series of significant developments in the realm of space exploration and astronomy were reported, underscoring both the marvels of the cosmos and the challenges facing NASA's ambitious projects. The day featured two remarkable highlights: the astronomy picture of the day showcasing the enigmatic Cat's Eye Nebula and critical discussions regarding proposed cuts to NASA's science budget. Each day, NASA's astronomy picture of the day offers a glimpse into the wonders of the universe, and today's image focused on the Cat's Eye Nebula NGC 6543, renowned for its intricate structure and haunting symmetry. Captured by Taavi Niittee of the Torva Astronomy Club, the image emphasizes the nebula's expansive halo, which extends over 3 light-years. Despite its beauty, the origins of this halo remain an unresolved mystery. It represents the final stage of a sun-like star's life cycle, with recent findings suggesting that some planetary nebulae, including the Cat's Eye, possess extensive halos formed from material ejected during earlier phases of stellar evolution. While the nebula itself is estimated to be about 10,000 years old, the outer filamentary sections of its halo date back 50,000 to 90,000 years, providing a glimpse into the complex life of stars. In contrast to the awe-inspiring discoveries in astronomy, the political landscape surrounding NASA's budget poses a precarious challenge to future explorations. The bipartisan co-chairs of the Congressional Planetary Science Caucus, Representatives Judy Chu, Democrat, California, and Don Bacon, Arnabt, expressed deep concern over proposed cuts to NASA's science budget, which could nearly have funding from $7.3 billion in 2025 to just $3.9 billion in 2026. In a joint statement, the co-chairs warned that such drastic reductions would demolish our space economy and workforce, threaten our national security and defense capabilities, and ultimately surrender the United States' leadership in space science and technological innovation to our adversaries. They pledged to collaborate across party lines to advocate for robust funding for NASA's science initiatives. The proposed budget cuts threaten critical missions such as the Roman Space Telescope and Mars Sample Return (MSR) projects that have garnered significant public and scientific interest. The MSR mission in particular has faced scrutiny over cost overruns, with estimates ballooning to as high as $11 billion. As part of an effort to mitigate expenses, NASA is currently exploring alternative approaches that could reduce the mission's costs to around $5.8 billion. Such budgetary challenges come at a time when the agency, through its Artemis program, aims to establish a sustained human presence on the Moon and eventually facilitate crewed missions to Mars. Amidst these developments, another exciting initiative emerged from an academic collaboration. A research team, including Heather Watson from Union College, was awarded a $1.9 million NASA grant to study the potential for liquid water in the ocean worlds of our solar system, such as Jupiter's Europa and Saturn's Titan. This research aims to explore the existence and characteristics of these liquids, which may hold keys to understanding the potential for life beyond Earth. Watson emphasized the importance of icy bodies like Europa, which are believed to harbor salty liquid water beneath their icy crusts. The findings from this project will complement NASA's Europa Clipper mission, set to arrive at Jupiter in 2030, and enhance our understanding of these distant worlds. As discussions about funding and scientific exploration continue, the juxtaposition of breathtaking astronomical phenomena and the political intricacies of space exploration reminds us of the fragile balance between ambition and resource allocation. The future of NASA's missions hangs in the balance, with advocates from both sides of the aisle urging a commitment to maintaining the United States' position as a leader in space science. As we look ahead, the success of upcoming missions and the ability to fund groundbreaking research will be crucial in shaping our understanding of the cosmos and the potential for life beyond our home planet. As humanity continues its relentless quest for exploration and understanding of space, recent developments aboard the International Space Station (ISS) reflect a seamless integration of ongoing missions and preparations for future endeavors. On April 16, 2025, NASA shared a comprehensive update on the activities aboard the ISS, highlighting the imminent return of 3 astronauts, the upcoming arrival of a SpaceX Dragon cargo mission, and the preparations for an essential spacewalk this weekend.
Three seasoned astronauts, NASA's Don Pettit and Roscosmos crew members Alexei Ovchinin and Ivan Vanner, are set to conclude their 7-month mission.
The trio will undock from the ISS on Saturday at 5:57 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time aboard their Soyuz MS-26 spacecraft, embarking on a journey back to Earth that will culminate in a parachute landing in Kazakhstan at 8:20 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Their mission has been pivotal, contributing to a range of scientific research and international collaboration in microgravity.
The past months have been an incredible experience filled with challenges and breakthroughs, Pettit remarked as he prepared for the return.
In the days following their departure, the station's remaining crew will shift focus to the arrival of the SpaceX Dragon cargo craft, which is scheduled for launch on April 21 at 4:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time from NASA's Kennedy Space Center. Dragon will carry approximately 6,700 pounds of supplies and scientific experiments, including advancements in air quality monitoring systems and atomic clock experiments aimed at exploring fundamental physics concepts. Flight engineers Johnny Kim and Takuya Onishi are currently engaged in training sessions to ensure a smooth docking process expected to occur the following day. This ongoing momentum in orbital research is complemented by preparations for a critical spacewalk set for May 1. NASA flight engineers McLean and Nicole Ayres will venture outside the station to install a modification kit for a new solar array and relocate an antenna crucial for communications with commercial crew and cargo spacecraft. The astronauts dedicated part of their Wednesday to organizing tools and materials needed for this endeavor, which underscores the ISS's role in advancing solar technology and enhancing station capabilities.
Meanwhile, the international landscape of space exploration is evolving,
with companies like Vast Space taking significant steps to establish commercial space stations. At the recent Space Symposium in Colorado, Vast announced strategic agreements to gain direct access to the ISS National Lab, which they aim to leverage in developing their Haven 1 microgravity research platform.
CEO Max Haut emphasized the importance of this collaboration, stating, "It enables us to fly science, validate our technologies in microgravity, and continue close collaboration with NASA." As these developments unfold, the broader implications for space research and commercial endeavors are evident. Vast's agreements and partnerships with organizations such as Japan Manned Space Systems Corporation and Interstellar Labs signal a growing recognition of the potential of microgravity as a catalyst for innovation in biotechnology and pharmaceuticals. In addition, the training of Indian astronauts Shubhanshu Shukla and Prasanth Balakrishnan Nair at NASA has reached completion, setting the stage for their anticipated voyage to the ISS aboard a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket later this year. This highlights the increasing multinational cooperation in space exploration, a cornerstone of future missions. The confluence of these activities aboard the ISS and the burgeoning commercial interest in low Earth orbit paints an optimistic picture for the future of space exploration. As NASA continues to invite the public to engage with its missions, such as the virtual guest program for the upcoming SpaceX resupply mission, the interest and involvement in human spaceflight are set to expand, paving the way for a new era of exploration and discovery. With each successful mission, humanity inches closer to unlocking the mysteries of the cosmos and establishing a sustainable presence beyond Earth. As the world of space exploration continues to evolve, recent developments aboard the International Space Station ISS and NASA's Artemis program signal significant strides in human spaceflight and scientific research. With a busy week ahead, the focus remains on crew changes, cargo deliveries, and preparations for future missions, underscoring the collaborative spirit driving humanity's ventures into the cosmos. On April 16, 2025, 3 crew members aboard the ISS prepared for their imminent return to Earth, wrapping up a 7-month mission that began on September 11, 2024. Veteran NASA astronaut Don Pettit and Russian cosmonauts Alexei Ovchinin and Ivan Vanner are set to undock from the station's Raspad module on Saturday at 5:57 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Their Soyuz MS-26 spacecraft will complete 2 orbits before re-entering the atmosphere and landing in Kazakhstan at approximately 8:20 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This mission concludes Expedition 72, during which the crew engaged in vital scientific research and international cooperation.
Pettit and his team spent the day preparing for their departure, reviewing undocking procedures and stowing personal gear. Meanwhile, they handed off their responsibilities to the ISS's newest crew members, cosmonauts Sergei Ryzhikov and Alexei Zabritsky, who joined the station just over a week prior. Such crew rotations are essential for maintaining continuous operations aboard the ISS, which serves as a microgravity laboratory for scientific advancement. In tandem with these crew changes, preparations are underway for the arrival of the next SpaceX Dragon cargo mission, scheduled to launch from NASA's Kennedy Space Center at 4:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time on April 21. This mission will deliver approximately 6,700 pounds of supplies and scientific experiments to the ISS, supporting ongoing research and station sustainability. Flight engineers Johnny Kim from NASA and Takuya Onishi from JAXA are training for the automated docking process, which is set to occur on April 22. Looking ahead, NASA flight engineers and McLean and Nicole Ayres are gearing up for a significant spacewalk on May 1, intended to install a modification kit for a new solar array on the ISS's portside truss structure. This mission will enhance the station's power generation capabilities, a crucial step as the ISS continues to support an ever-increasing array of scientific experiments. The astronauts have been familiarizing themselves with the necessary tools and procedures, ensuring a successful extravehicular activity. The momentum extends beyond the ISS as NASA's Artemis program also makes headway. The Space Launch System (SLS) is progressing towards its Artemis II mission, which aims to send astronauts around the Moon. The recent stacking of the rocket's core stage and interim cryogenic propulsion stage marks a significant milestone, with the Artemis II mission targeting a launch in spring 2026. This mission will pave the way for future lunar landings and the establishment of a sustainable human presence on the Moon, ultimately setting the stage for eventual crewed missions to Mars. The Artemis program seeks to foster international partnerships and technological innovation, as evidenced by the inclusion of Canadian astronaut Jeremy Hansen in the Artemis II mission. This collaborative effort underscores a commitment to peaceful exploration and the shared aspirations of humanity in understanding our universe. As NASA continues to push the boundaries of human spaceflight, the activities aboard the ISS and the progress of the Artemis program highlight a future filled with possibilities. With each mission, the agency not only advances scientific knowledge but also inspires the next generation of explorers. As we look ahead, the collective ambition to explore and inhabit other worlds seems ever more attainable, reminding us of the importance of unity in our quest for discovery. In a significant outreach initiative, NASA has invited the public to engage with the upcoming launch of SpaceX's 32nd commercial resupply mission, set to lift off at 4:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Monday, April 21, from Launch Complex 39A at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. This mission is integral to the ongoing collaboration between NASA and SpaceX, aimed at delivering vital supplies, equipment, and groundbreaking scientific experiments to the International Space Station (ISS). The SpaceX Dragon spacecraft will carry not just essential provisions for the astronauts aboard the ISS, but also a series of innovative experiments designed to advance our understanding of space. Among the payload is a demonstration of advanced maneuvers for free-floating robots, an enhanced air quality monitoring system poised to protect crew members during future lunar and Martian explorations, and 2 atomic clocks intended to probe fundamental physics concepts, including relativity and the global synchronization of precision timekeeping devices. In a nod to the democratization of space exploration, NASA is offering virtual launch guest registrations. Participants will receive curated mission resources, interactive opportunities, timely updates, and a unique mission-specific collectible stamp for their virtual guest passports. This initiative underscores NASA's commitment to making space exploration accessible to a broader audience, allowing enthusiasts and aspiring scientists alike to partake in the excitement of space missions from the comfort of their homes. Meanwhile, in an exciting development for astrobiology and planetary science, a team of researchers led by Heather Watson from Union College has secured a $1.9 million grant from NASA. Their work will focus on exploring the potential existence of liquid oceans beneath the icy surfaces of Jupiter's moons, Europa, Ganymede and Callisto, and Saturn's moon Titan. This research is pivotal as it could shed light on the conditions that might support life beyond Earth. The team aims to utilize laboratory experiments and computational modeling to analyze the characteristics of these ocean worlds, investigating how different compositions of ice and liquid could influence their potential habitability. Icy worlds like Europa are thought to have salty liquid water oceans under the ice, Watson explained, emphasizing the importance of these environments in the search for extraterrestrial life. With the Europa Clipper spacecraft launched last October and set to arrive in Jupiter's orbit in 2030. The insights gained from this research will be crucial in interpreting the data collected during the mission. As these scientific endeavors unfold, the landscape for NASA and NOAA is facing potential upheaval due to proposed budget cuts by the Trump administration. Leaked memos suggest a significant reduction in funding for climate research, which could severely impair the nation's ability to predict and respond to extreme weather events. The proposed cuts threaten to dismantle critical research institutions and programs, jeopardizing advancements in weather forecasting, climate monitoring, and the training of emerging scientists. Mark Alessi, a science fellow at the Union of Concerned Scientists, highlights the grave implications of these budget reductions, noting that they would undermine decades of investment in scientific research vital to public safety and environmental stewardship. The American scientific enterprise is under attack, he stated, urging for a collective stand against these detrimental cuts. As NASA prepares for its upcoming resupply mission and researchers delve into the mysteries of ocean worlds, the future of climate science and exploration hangs in a delicate balance. The outcomes of these initiatives could redefine our understanding of life beyond Earth, while the threats to domestic scientific funding raise urgent questions about the sustainability of such vital research in the face of policy changes. The coming weeks will be crucial as the public and scientific community rally to protect the institutions that underpin our knowledge of the universe and its climate systems. NASA's ongoing exploration of Mars is yielding remarkable discoveries that may reshape our understanding of the planet's geological and potentially biological history. Recently, two significant developments involving the Perseverance and Curiosity rovers have captured the attention of scientists and space enthusiasts alike. On April 4, 2025, NASA's Curiosity rover completed a stunning mosaic of the Martian landscape using its right navigation camera. This 360-degree cylindrical projection, created from 31 images, showcases the rugged terrain of Gale Crater, where Curiosity has been conducting its science operations as part of its long-running mission. The images were taken during the rover's 4,500th Martian day or sol, providing a striking visual representation of the Martian surface and highlighting the intricate details of the geological formations that characterize this region. Meanwhile, Perseverance, which has been actively exploring the Jezero crater area since late 2024, has been making headlines for its rapid scientific advancements. The rover recently collected a diverse array of rock samples in a region known as Witch Hazel Hill, a site thought to contain crucial evidence of Mars' wetter, warmer past. The last 4 months have been a whirlwind for the science team. And we still feel that Witch Hazel Hill has more to tell us, remarked Katie Morgan, project scientist for Perseverance at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. The rover's current pace of scientific data collection is the fastest since its landing, with the team analyzing multiple samples in a short time frame. Among the notable finds is a sample named Silver Mountain, believed to date back at least 3.9 billion years to the Noachian period, a time characterized by intense meteor bombardment. This sample, along with others that exhibit unique textures and mineral compositions, presents scientists with new opportunities to understand the planet's climate history and assess the potential for ancient life. As excitement builds around these discoveries, so does concern regarding the future of NASA's Mars Sample Return (MSR) mission, which aims to bring Martian samples back to Earth for detailed analysis. Recent reports indicate that the Trump administration's budget proposal could cut funding for the MSR mission by 50%, raising alarms among lawmakers and scientists.
Representative Judy Chu, whose district includes JPL and Caltech, expressed her dismay at the possible funding cuts, stating this decision would devastate our region, our workforce, and our future scientific discoveries.
The bipartisan Congressional Planetary Science Caucus has echoed these sentiments, emphasizing the importance of maintaining robust funding for NASA's science missions to secure America's leadership in space exploration. In a separate but equally intriguing development, NASA has identified what appears to be a massive hole on the Martian surface, potentially leading to an underground world that could harbor life. This 328-foot wide cavity, which was featured as NASA's Astronomy picture of the day, raises questions about the existence of subterranean caves that might protect microbial life from the harsh Martian environment. Holes such as this are of particular interest because they might be portals to lower levels that extend into expansive underground caves, NASA researchers noted. Such formations could offer critical insights into the planet's geological history and the potential for past or present life. As NASA's rovers continue to uncover the mysteries of Mars, the implications of their findings resonate far beyond the confines of the Red Planet. The ongoing exploration not only enriches our understanding of Mars itself but also informs the future of human exploration and the search for extraterrestrial life. With upcoming missions and potential funding challenges on the horizon, the scientific community remains vigilant, eager to push the boundaries of what we know about our neighboring planet and the broader universe. NASA's ambitious Artemis program is gaining momentum as the space agency continues the assembly of its Artemis II Space Launch System (SLS) rocket, a crucial step toward returning astronauts to the Moon. As of mid-April 2025, the SLS is being meticulously stacked inside the Vehicle Assembly Building at NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. This assembly process marks a significant milestone in preparations for the upcoming mission scheduled for launch in spring 2026. On April 12, the conical stage adapter, which connects the SLS core booster to its upper stages, was successfully added to the rocket stack. Just days later, on April 15, NASA's Interim Cryogenic Propulsion Stage (ICPS) was transported to the Vehicle Assembly Building after completing rigorous testing at the Multi-Payload Processing Facility. This stage will play a vital role in propelling the Orion spacecraft on its trajectory around the Moon and back to Earth, with astronauts Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Koch, and Canadian Space Agency astronaut Jeremy Hansen on board. The Artemis II mission aims to pave the way for a sustainable human presence on the Moon, a foundational step before future crewed missions to Mars. Following the success of Artemis I, which launched an uncrewed Orion capsule in November 2022, Artemis II will not enter lunar orbit but will execute a free return trajectory around the Moon, demonstrating essential capabilities for future missions. The Artemis program's timeline has faced challenges, notably delays caused by the damage to Orion's heat shield during the Artemis I mission's re-entry. As a result, Artemis II has been pushed back to 2026, with Artemis III, which aims to land astronauts on the lunar surface, now projected for no earlier than 2027. These delays underscore the complexities of space exploration but also reflect NASA's commitment to ensuring the safety and success of its missions. As NASA advances toward its lunar aspirations, other developments related to the Moon are unfolding. Recent research indicates that the solar wind could be a significant contributor to the formation of water on the lunar surface. A study led by NASA scientists has confirmed that when charged particles from the Sun collide with the Moon's regolith, they can trigger chemical reactions that produce hydroxyl and potentially water molecules. This discovery is pivotal for future lunar exploration, particularly in the context of establishing a sustainable human presence on the Moon, as water is a critical resource for life support and fuel. In a related vein, findings from the Chang'e 6 mission, which returns samples from the Moon's far side, suggest that this region may be much drier than the near side. Analysis of the lunar soil revealed only minimal water content, significantly less than what has been found in samples from the Moon's near side. These surprising results could reshape our understanding of the Moon's water distribution and its implications for future missions, particularly as nations ramp up their lunar exploration efforts.
as NASA and other space agencies continue to navigate the challenges of lunar exploration.
The findings from Artemis 2 and ongoing research into lunar water supply will play crucial roles in shaping the future of human activity on the Moon and beyond. With renewed international interest in lunar exploration, the coming years promise to unveil more about our nearest celestial neighbors, setting the stage for a new era of discovery and innovation in space exploration.